Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Lighting Your Sunshine, where we like to shine a light within and empower ourselves. And so, I have no intention today, not a single one. I've just been kind of going with the flow, letting the messages come out, and they've been coming out. So today we chose the crystal mandala. I chose those just because I really like the mandala. When you go into it, you can start seeing, you get to use more of your intuition rather than relying what's on the card. So the message is, what does everybody just need to hear today? Because that's always, I feel like that's the most important question of all. What do I need to hear today? That's what I ask myself every day. What do I need to hear? Am I ready to listen? 1, 2, 4, and okay. So let's just see what's going on. I got not enough room. Definitely not gonna give up the coffee space. All right, Spirit, let's go. Oh, okay. I find it a little bit interesting just because yesterday, like all week, it's been about the divine feminine and healing on her journey, right? And I think what really triggered it is there's this girl who is kind of going through some changes in her life right now, and she's handling it so gracefully. Like, I just look at her in awe, and I'm like, you got hurt so bad, and you are just the most beautiful person that I know because of me witnessing you going through the storm, right? And so I'm now that I'm aware of that, or for some reason that's the energy that I keep seeing. It's just these really resilient, beautiful, empowered women. Like, I got wonderful people in my life. I do. And you guys inspire me, and the messages have just been for you, and just how much love and everything that you've been doing this week. And so yeah, back to what I said. As soon as I look down, ooh, my table's such a mess. Do I dare? Can you even see? Okay, kinda. All right, I dare. Let's just move my iPad and all the boxes. All right, here's what I wanted to show you. First thing that popped out to me was color. And oh, even this, the tablecloth. I had a friend come. Can we both be in here? All right. I had a friend come last weekend, and she was like, whatever, you saw the cards. Whatever. She's like, I really love your tablecloth. And I was like, thank you so much. Like, it means so much to me. Like, I didn't pick it out. My brother bought it for me. It was his way of showing support of what I do. And then the table that I actually use is my godparents' old kitchen table before they moved. And so I painted it up all my favorite colors. So it's just things that are special. So what's coming through with this, sorry, got distracted. It's the colors. It's the blue and the pink, which actually, but I want everything in. It's okay. What's really fascinating is I'm seeing a masculine and feminine. It's definitely masculine, feminine energy, right? Down here, we got the 2 pinks, the 2 blues. It's pretty balanced. At first, I thought it was swapped, but the illusion is this pink card has the blue in it, and this blue card has the pink in it, right? So it's almost like swapped energies, which makes sense because we carry both masculine and feminine energies within us. And so that's the first thing that came out. And what I find really fascinating is I was like, Christy, why are you telling them about the table? Start the video over. Nobody cares about your table. But the pink and the blue on my table, and my godparents, their story is oh, I love them. They're such wonderful people. But they'll never watch this because they just don't want to know this stuff. And I respect that, and I love that. But they were both separate single people that my parents chose. And so in the end, my godparents actually got married, and they're still together to this day. And I don't know, and I guess that goes back to me admiring people, right? When you see people who are in a healthy, loving connection, that's a message I actually got. It was either middle of the night or in the morning, or I don't know. I just been getting messages like crazy. But it was like jealousy and envy. For those that are jealous and envious, it's like when you see someone in a partnership and you're not, you can look at that as inspiration to say, thank you for bringing that to my consciousness, my awareness that exists, right? I don't need to take from you because there's enough for everyone. But I know that this balance, right? So if you're a female looking for a male, male looking for a female, there is this balance or this person that no matter what situation, right? There's your puzzle piece, your match, your perfect balance, right? Your perfect godparents. So let's actually see what the cards say. So the first one came and it said, from word to world, and it was in reverse. And so first thing they're telling me is to watch your words. What are you saying? Oh, are you being the jealous one? I don't know why I felt called to talk about it earlier, but maybe you're starting to see things. Maybe you've been working real hard and you see others progressing past you. And you think like, when's my ship coming in? Right? A couple things. Have you actually been doing the work? Like, is the ship coming? Because you've been minding your own business, staying in your own lane, focusing on your own goals, right? You need to have the effort put into that. You can't just expect everyone to give to you and support you and, be at your demand. Oh my gosh, when I did that with a snap, it was 7-Eleven, which is a convenience store. I don't know if you guys have it wherever you live, but yeah, it's a place where you go where you get something really quick, really easy, and that's not what this is. Like you have to do the work, you have to do the due diligence, you have to transform your inner world to reflect the outer world. And if you're saying really negative, nasty things, that's what's going to come out, right? Because that's what's inside. So just be really careful what you think and say when you see people around you, right? Switch it up. Use them as inspiration. And going with this. Oh, hello, Cooper. We've got Spirit of the Guru Mother. Spirit of the Guru Mother. To go with. They're showing me, because it goes from watch your word, and then like the Spirit of the Guru Mother. And I kept hearing a mom be like, I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap. This is kind of past energy as well. It kind of is like your fire or your spirit. Like, I don't know if you know that these little jealousy pings pop up. If you're totally aware of it and you're totally jumping and engage in that, I would do some inner reflection. But I feel like a lot of us are kind of on autopilot every day. And so we're not sure when something triggers us, like a jealousy or something. And it could be something so subtle and you don't know that you've felt that within. And so what they're showing me is it's a flare. It's like a ignited passion kind of flare that kind of comes up, like, right? And so in those moments, it's really hard to control those. And that's why when you have to keep doing your practice, your due diligence, minding your path, right? Focusing on your emotions and tempering whatever it is that you need. The temper comes up a lot lately. And so with that comes support. Do you want to hop up? Oh, you want to hop up here, Cooper? Hop up. Okay, hop up. Thank you. Okay, and so with support comes the first that they show me is the balancing of the feminine side first, right? Of your energy, because the feminine is the one that kind of is the nurturing and the support, whereas the masculine is more of the going out and doing. It's more of the power and, you know, but you need to make sure that the first one is in place before you go for the second one, and then kind of blend that. So it really comes of having a nurturing place, a place of feeling supported and nurtured. It's saying that your heart is a sensitive place, and just actually, oh, I got a little heart on my shirt. And there's a heart on this card. So I went to the next card, and that's where the sensitivity came. And what I found interesting was the cross in it. And it's like really being, when it comes to beliefs and values, we have things kind of put on us on how we're supposed to be or how we're supposed to act or behave. But our heart actually knows what's best for us, because our heart is connected to our higher source, higher self. And our higher self always sees the greater, grander picture. So you could go with what others tell you and beliefs that your mind is creating, right? But your heart actually has the big snapshot. So it's like, do you want the whole book or do you just want a page? And so first you have to really focus in on the love, the support, the nurturing. And I find a lot of rest and food and, you know, being with kind friends who nurture that, right, in you. Because then from there, I'm seeing that there's a lot of things that happened that you accepted as, you know, at the moment, that maybe you took fault for something that you weren't even a problem. Maybe you were not the problem ever. Maybe all the rumors and the whatever, blah, 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 had nothing to do with you. So it's how the other person treated and how they felt within. So it's their problem. It's not yours. And so that's where this comes from, the revelation. Because will you focus? It's not going to. You had that soft, nurturing, that feminine, that healing, right? That's where the healing started. And then the revelation is when the insights come and the emotions come up and you have to deal with it and sort out what your heart actually wants. And from that comes clarity. From that, you now tell your mind what you want to go do. And your mind's like, is there any danger in that, right? Like that's the purpose of your mind, to scan what you want and find out possible obstacles. But if your heart is giving the map, there really is no obstacles. It's X marks the spot. Like that's the revelation. And so the last card that comes with it is descending power, but it was in reverse. And when I first saw it, I was like, descending power, like how are we gonna end on? And then I was like, reverse, which is like increased power, which is it's almost like for some reason they keep showing me in terms of electricity, but I don't, a little light bulb. Okay, that's what they're going to show me. They're like, your channel's called Lighting Your Sunshine. What's the ultimate light? The sun. Okay, so it's like equivalent to, you could have a little reading light to light up everything, or you could have the sun power, right? Like, your heart actually creates all the energy for you, right? Your heart is the fuel, the blood, the everything. So there's a big message here to follow the heart, to really take time and do the feminine energies first, right? Actually, it is kind of both, right? You at first, like the feminine is the supporting and the whatever. And then from that, actually, from if you're like, I don't know which energy is going to come out first, but if you're masculine, that's going to be your predominant one, right? But then you now get to open up and be more sensitive, which is probably rare for you, which you probably, I don't know many guys who actually know how to open up and listen deep, and not the surface stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's really uncomfortable. And so, yeah, that's where the healing comes from. But from that is when you now come into more of the masculine side, the power, the, right? You do need both. You need the divine feminine, you need the divine masculine, but you also have both of those energies in you. And so it's not so much that you need someone outside of you, you need to balance those energies within you. And then from there, any partnership that comes, you'll be very well balanced in knowing what you want, right? And so let's do one last card and we'll end it there. Oh, so pretty. It's ending in karmic grace. And so when I used to caregive, I had a patient who I just thought was the most classiest lady ever. She was so graceful. And I was like, I want to be like that when I'm older. And so for me, it was like every action that you do kind of adds up later in life, right? Like takes its toll on you. It'll show on you, on your body. And so I was like, I just want to be as light as possible and not have as much regrets or shame or those things, right? And just sit there in peace at the end of it all. And so that's the conclusion. If you kind of go through it, right? It's first that loving and nurturing. Like we got to bring in that guru mother energy, and it's a spear of mother guru. Like it's like there is a in the heart. It's like really pay attention to what you want and only actually speak what you want, what your heart desires. Only what you want to see actually come into this world. Stop focusing on other people's stuff. The grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is greener wherever you build and nurture and, give time and energy and all your love and abundance to. That's where your green is going to be. So nobody's going to take that from you. You need to have that effort and do it. And so that's the message for today. I feel like one last one. I'm sorry, I just couldn't stop. And then, the sun's coming out brighter. We gotta go. It starts again, my eye. But anyways, at the end of it all, karmic grace comes acceptance, and it's like a little pink heart, and then with that is passion of the lion heart. And what I thought was really cool with that is in this one, if you can see really close in the background, it's oh my gosh, I can't even see it. There's a tiger in it. I don't know if you see the tiger. Nope, because it's not in that card. It's in this card. You see the tiger? Okay, that one's so much easier to see. He's in the left corner. The tiger. And so what I got from the tiger was more like stocky energy, jealous, that kind of stuff. But the lion, right? The lion is, what's that saying? A lion doesn't go around telling everyone that it's a lion. It just is itself in its own lane. Stay in your own lane today, guys. That's what you need to hear. Focus on your goals and do the effort, or you're not going to get any of the rewards. You can't just sit back and expect universe to fill up your cup if you're not doing the work or the guidance and directions that the universe is telling your heart to go do. You know what I mean? And so there is just so many divine feminines that I've just been admiring out there on this journey. And I'm watching you guys, and you guys are just doing so amazing. You inspire me. And, I don't quite talk about the divine masculines as much, but I feel like I'm here to help the divine feminines step back into their power and not dull themselves, not think that, that they were the problem, or be submissive to something that is not in their best interest or their heart's desire. But also, as this reading goes, this is for everyone, right? Take the energies and apply them how they best fit for you, and lead with an open heart. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day.